Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Quick Tip. I'm Chris, and I'm here with Mike. And today we'll be talking about color replacement in the Job Composer in Ergosoft. So, Mike, let's say that I'm a print shop and I receive files in RGB format from my customer, and I want to know what my options are to replace them with other known color values so I can match their design intent with my output. What do we do?
Sure, good question. I have an image here I'll import. This is an RGB image, like you mentioned. So let's say you wanted to replace these colors. There's multiple different options, and we'll go through those right now. So we have on the right side in your properties panel, you're going to have replace RGB colors. So if you click that heading and hit show colors, you'll notice that it pops up the 4 colors. So those 4 colors correspond to the 4 colors that are in the image. If we want to replace the colors, we're going to look at these options here. We have color picker, swatch books, name colors, and measure. We'll go through those real quick here. So select your color you want to replace. Let's do the black one first, and you can do color picker. So let's just say you wanted a dark black, right? So you can just literally pick whatever color you want. You see the color changing here. I'm just going to go to the bottom corner for RGB 000. That's black. I'm just going to hit apply. And as you see here, you have this little icon that pops up. That tells you that that color is replaced. So that's kind of how you work with color picker. You literally just pick the color you want to replace. So I'm going to select the gray, and let's replace that with a swatch book color. So you can click swatch book. And from here, if you had a certain swatch book for a certain customer, you could switch to that swatch book and pick whatever color you want. I'm just going to leave it on my Ergosoft swatch book, and we're going to pick Ergosoft gray. And again, if I hit apply here, you see it applied this gray, and now it has that little icon there.
Now, quick question, Mike. Just want to make sure if we're selecting a swatchbook color, that means that color is defined in LAB, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So it converts it.
Okay. Thanks.
So you're using those values to replace the color that you had, basically.
Very good.
So then in the green, let's do like a name color. We'll pick green. Again, hit apply. You see that it's replaced. I'm going to choose red, replace Ergosoft red. So now what I've done is I've told Ergosoft, when you see these RGB mixes, replace them with these 4 colors, which are from 3 different sources. You also do have measure as an option. You can measure a sample, a physical sample, and it will input the color into your replacement from there. So once I hit apply, if you watch the preview, once you hit apply, it'll actually switch all the colors over to what you replace them with. And then that's all you really have to do for the replacement part. Now, if you had a customer that always sent you the artwork with the same colors, you can actually save this as a preset so you can easily apply it later, which is this option on the top here, color replacement preset. So I'm going to hit the plus right next to it, new, and it loads in the replacements that I've already created. And I'm just going to hit OK. And then you can save it. So I'm going to do RGB preset. And then basically that's it. So for instance, if let's say I import this image, you see they look different, right? But I want to apply all those options that I just applied, the colors that I just changed. You can go to RGB replacement, select RGB preset, the one that I just saved, and hit apply. And now you can see that it's good to go. It's the same as the other one, just by applying that preset that I saved.
Okay, very good. Now, let's say that I was running a higher volume of these files. Is there any way to automate this process a little bit more?
Yes, there is actually. You can do an image preset. So since we already have that RGB color preset saved, we can go up to our image presets, which is this button right here, new image preset. So for instance, if we go in here, we scroll down to our color replacement section and go to RGB. We can select, you have to turn it on, so we'll turn it on. But then you can select that same preset that I chose a minute ago and the same one that I created, and then hit OK. So all this preset is going to do is apply that RGB replacement. So we'll call this image preset RGB replacements, right? I'm gonna call it Mike. Pretend you had a customer, right? You can give them their own name to keep them organized. Hit OK. So now, as you see on the top, I have RGB replacements with the Mike heading, right? So now, if I import that same image, we do that again, without having to do anything, you can see it's already replaced. The colors are already the same. See on the right here, you already have these 4 replaced. So if you turn off that preset and import the same image, now it's back to original where nothing is replaced.
That's great. Okay, so if we have different files with different potential replacement values, maybe you want to use the color replacement menu in the job composer. But if you have RGB values that you want to replace with the same values that are known, you can use the image preset. And then any image you pull in, if that preset is on, it will automatically be replaced.
Correct.
That's great. Okay. Well, I think that does it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody, and please contact us if you have any questions.